Yo, 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 y'all gonna get this podcast episode 24. We finally here, man.
We
What's
back.
up? What's up, man? What's up with y'all, man? How y'all feeling?
Hey, man, you want the truth? I'm feeling constipated. No, I'm playing. I'm good.
You
It's
feeling
one of those
constipated?
days. Now I just want to have a
You
wildcat
just
take.
wanted to say
Wow.
it.
I can't even put the ticket in, man.
That's crazy. Oh wait, it probably just kicked you out because the game started.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you waited too long.
they did that on my last projection, but it's cool. Hey, look, do the I know this ain't part of the podcast, but see, you can do like first half, second half if they say
Man,
yeah.
I
Hey,
ain't worried
that's
about that.
I don't mind running the red light.
Oh, you.
Hey, shout out to them red
Hey,
lights.
hey, that's
Hey,
funny that part played as soon as I started the live. That's crazy.
That's hilarious.
Hey, man. So look like Rock Nation a boogeyman right now, man.
Uh,
Uh,
well, we blow it up, blow it up too. And then that's my response to everything that's even
because
surrounding.
why? Well, yeah, like why everything that's around them just. Whew, I'm scared to say their name. We might get
Look,
channel shut down.
hey man, you gonna get swatted by real people, not even real police. It's gonna be
It's
two dudes
crazy
in tank
because
tops come to your
soon
crib.
as soon as Chris Brown said free Tory, he got locked up for something that happened in 2023, bro.
And it was like, hey, we not doing that. Don't mess with the plan.
I don't know,
I mean,
man.
I mean, don't mess with the natural order of the world. Things
that's what
happen.
I'm talking about. Keynote, tell them boys straight up. Don't mess with the claim.
Hey, man. Hey, I was it Newton's third law. Every action, or first law, I don't know. I wasn't a science major. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction, and sometimes they are assisted by others. But we're not. We go to
That's a
that.
fact. Preach the gospel,
So
young man.
before the game start, who y'all got? I got Denver, man. I think they're gonna push it to 7.
I've been rocking with Denver, even though I hate to say it, and I've been saying that they gonna extend the series, but I'm gonna stick with Denver for now. And no, that's not being influenced by any potential sports betting I'm doing.
Yeah, sure it's not.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
But no, I feel like it's gonna be close, and I think just like when we first started, I said the wild card for me is Aaron Gordon and Jamal Murray. Them two,
Those aren't the wild cards for me.
I feel like unless Jamal Murray has a great game and Aaron Gordon has a regular, if not slightly better game, because I feel like Jokic gonna always give us the same stuff, like you, for the most part. Sometimes his points are down, but then he has like 17 rebounds and 15 assists. But you know what I'm saying? So
I think this is what's gonna happen, right? A sense of urgency. I think Jokic is gonna come out on all cylinders attacking. I think Murray is gonna come out attacking as well. The support cast, if they're hitting, they're hitting. If they're not, they're not. Um, I would rather see the supporting cast start catching fire in the second half than the first half because every time we don't did it, we like I said, we blew two straight fourth quarter leads. So I don't care if we win or lose tonight because I don't want to win this series because I know what's gonna happen in the next series. So I mean, it is what it is.
it's like you almost got to argue against the love of the game with yourself.
Facts.
Uh, like, cause in my heart of hearts, I'm like Denver gonna pull it out tonight. But that part of real life in my head is like they finna get closed out real soon.
That's like being a Tennessee fan going to you go playing Georgia in football. You got all the hope in the world, but you know what's about to happen.
Man, what about you, Damo? You said Nuggets?
Yeah, I said I got the Nuggets.
Yeah, he got the do rag.
The
Hey,
Nuggets.
hey, look, let's go a little deeper. Uh, give me a range of points to win by. I'm gonna go Nuggets win by 7 to 10.
I think it's gonna be close. By 3.
Mm. Yes. What you
You
got?
said it's gonna be what?
I think Nuggets gonna win by no more than 3.
And I
Between
said
3 and 5.
Nuggets win 7 to 10. 7 to 10 points. What you got?
I think Murray and Gordon definitely need to play big though.
Yeah, no,
They
facts.
need to both give me 20 a piece.
I need 20 from I need 22 from Gordon, and honestly I need 26 from Murray, and then I need Jokic to just keep doing what he's been doing since he was born, not carrying
I
and throwing the
think
ball.
Murray. I think if they win tonight, I think Murray and Joker drop 30 balls.
I can see that, but if they both dropping 30s, then Aaron Gordon has to be at least 15 or better with
Yeah,
rebound with
yeah.
rebound. That's the only way y'all getting it done against this team.
I'm gonna be mad as freak if this ticket I had they would not let me put in hit, man.
Why ain't he gonna boycott? I feel you though. I
That
feel
was
you.
$222 I could have had,
Yeah.
or $5.
Shout
And
out
guess
to
what
the
I'm gonna do? And guess what I'm
Right.
gonna do? I'm gonna take the $222 off, and I'm gonna leave the 15 on. I'm gonna add the 5 to that what I want, and I'm gonna keep because I put 20 up there, and I'm gonna leave the 15. I'm a smart better.
There you go. I'm. I ain't gonna hold you. I just I'm like I know we got this game tonight, but I'm more excited for tomorrow's game. I need to see what kind of life Boston gonna still have, if they really gonna prove that they still that team from last night or not. Because I feel like the day Tatum gets hurt, you know what I'm saying, and y'all know he out. Okay, now it's like okay, we got to win for him and us. Let's show him who we really are. But
I ain't
are you
gonna
really?
lie. If that thing go to 7, Knicks might be in trouble.
Listen, that's what I said. My thing is, you can't convince me Derek White gonna shoot like that 2 more games in a row. So
I
my
could see him shooting like that at home, but not away.
right. So
Not in the garden. Hell no.
my thing is like somebody else gotta step up to help. And I know we was talking about Porzingis, but I don't think we've seen enough of that version of Porzingis to rely on that in this situation.
Yeah, what was that? It was a report saying. I know a lot of people was making jokes, but it was a report saying like he couldn't breathe. Niggas like, oh, that's a sign of AIDS.
He could. Wait, he couldn't breathe or read.
Yeah, breathe. That's why they was saying Porzingis wasn't really playing last game. He said he couldn't breathe or something.
That man
Everybody
got
made
a.
a joke talking about something. He got AIDS.
That's crazy.
I
Leave
was
that
like,
grown man alone. Let him play ball.
I was about to say, I hope it ain't that.
Right. Hope that Charlie Sheen. Oh, man got that Magic Johnson.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
pause is necessary. Pause is
yeah,
necessary because out of context, that is wild. Think
yeah,
about it.
definitely. You talking about Magic Johnson right now? That's kind of crazy.
Hey, hey, just the context and the context of how it came out. I'm like, yeah, nah, that's borderline violation. I should have checked that at the door. My bad. My bad to the folks listening. I slept.
So, you said it don't who? So y'all saying OKC and the Timberwolves because they just won in 5, so they in the Western Conference Finals right now. So
I,
y'all got OKC.
I'm gonna do this just cause I guess I'm hard headed, but I'm gonna ride the Denver Nugget train until it's
Yeah,
off the
I
train.
want to see. I still want to. I think a better series will be the OKC Thunder and the Timberwolves, but it's like maybe like the generation in me want to see Denver and Timberwolves again.
Right.
But
that ain't
last
no
year they
shot.
played in the
That ain't no
they
slot to Shay either.
yeah, they played in the semifinals last year though. It wasn't the conference finals.
Do they
So yeah,
hold on, I'm tripping. Do Denver still got KCP?
no. I forgot where he went. He went somewhere. Oh, he went to the Magics. Remember he went to the Magics.
I'm not gonna lie. I think they miss him right now
Yeah,
because of what he.
him and Bruce Brown.
For what they added, I think they missed him right now. Not saying what they picked up wasn't
Cuz
bad pickup, but
who they added it was basically Russ, right?
yeah,
And
and
the white boy.
Strother, I think. I might be wrong.
The fact that we don't know is the point.
That's fair.
Exactly.
We just know the
So,
color.
just to go to the real topics, segue into the next thing. Uh More news came out about this P. Diddy and Casey case, man.
Hey, look,
My bad, I meant Cassie. I'm sorry. That's her name, Cassie.
hey, at this point, we just call a spade a
So
spade. Everybody that was there like that.
yeah,
Everybody
so
like
they try to make it seem like it was a P. Diddy controlling thing, but now all the text messages coming out basically saying she wanted to
consensual.
engage in these, she liked them things. She can't wait to do a freak off.
But let me ask you this: are we believing that is who she is, or are we thinking that it's because of her environment and where she was placed and what she was around? So it kind, you know what I mean?
Man, I ain't
Like you
gonna
got,
lie, man. It's so many. I done seen so many girls that look like they not about that,
like, hey,
and they be on go.
hey, hey,
They
you
be
got,
on go. I mean,
hey,
and
you
they
look
be
down
on
at them
go.
like, hey,
They be on go more than the people that look like it.
oh, I swear, hey, look, hey, that's a whole three topics right there.
Man,
You
I'm
ain't
telling
lying.
you. Hey, Bishop, where you at, man?
I'm here. My
Shoot.
mic was muted. I'm doing laundry.
Oh, okay. I was about to say this nigga done rolled out.
Nah, I'm here.
Same. I was about to say typical, but nah.
Y'all gonna get these
I ain't
stories.
gonna. I ain't gonna lie. At the time, she was in her young 20s, so I don't put it past nobody.
I mean, I put it like this. I'm pretty sure if we really sit here and thought about it, we can think of some people that had young careers that, you know what I'm saying, that got money at an early age or got a certain level of notoriety, even if it was because of somebody else at a certain age, and that left them susceptible to a lot of stuff they might not have normally did. So all I'm saying is, maybe she got caught up in the life, and and it was just like, you know what, I'm here, let's do it.
Yeah, I think she liked him. I don't care. Them messages too detailed for her to just not like. You know what I mean?
Now, I mean, but I mean, true, but that could be after you done got so deep already, though. Because if we don't know when this
Did you
stuff
see
started,
did you see the reports? They was basically saying like he didn't want her to go. I ain't gonna lie. From what it sounded like, that was his top gunner. He wasn't trying to get rid of her.
look,
I'm not gonna lie. He said he was going. The other report came out was like, "Yo, if you leave or do try to mess with anybody else," they said he was trying to blow up Kid Cudi car. You seen that one?
nah, I ain't see. Hey,
Man, everything is coming out day by
you
day,
know,
bro. The
hey,
messages saying she basically like it. All that stuff is coming out, bro.
that's crazy.
Cause basically she tried to play the victim role,
Right.
but now they got the text messages
It's like, were you really
basically
the
saying
victim,
she
or
was with
you,
it. Yeah.
man? Hey, shout out to her husband. He going through it right now. Somebody, somebody check
Somebody
in on
check
that
on
man.
him, bro.
Hey, wait. Somebody,
That's a
somebody get his
strong
lawyer on the
brother.
phone.
Well,
Cause
he not
hey,
even a
all
brother, so
right,
but that's a strong man, cause
hey,
ain't no way.
listen, that man somewhere better be somewhere off in Cancun right now. Trying to
And
figure
then
out
on
what that.
top of all of that, the hush money was 20 million.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't see nothing either.
That's what I'm saying. So I feel like when people get that hush money and they get to that certain point, do you really think she just tired of him and just really want to see him locked up? Because
No.
at that point, I gave you 20 mil.
Right. I
Shit.
ain't gonna hold you. You give me 20 mil. I don't even know your name no more.
I would have been quiet as a mouse.
Hey, look, I would
Yeah.
have got rid of my phone. I need a new number now because I don't want no contact with. I don't know you.
That's why I like prepaid. That's why I like buying a phone wholesale and get the
Hey,
prepaid service.
hey, yeah, them throwaways.
Yes, sir. Anything on
Boy,
anything on them contracts, they gonna trace them.
man,
Man, I'm not gonna lie. This don't sound like no felony stuff. This is just your normal domestic violence type of thing, and I don't see nothing unless something else come out. It don't seem like nothing was forced the way it's seeming.
man, look, throw the whole case out. Let folks move on with their life. He gonna do another one anyway. He just learning how to do it better now. That's all.
Right, right, right. Because I believe they tried to charge him with a RICO or something like that, right?
They tried to charge him with a freako. It ain't work.
Yeah, because at this point it's just her, and then it's just making it seem like she liked it. At this point, after all the messages, everything that came out,
That man gonna move from baby oil to warm melted butter and keep it moving. It's over with. Just throw the whole case out. Y'all got better things to do.
I
yeah,
told y'all, if I was the judge, I would say my ears can't take all this. I'm trying to see where the crime is being committed, and I don't see it.
right.
Man.
I'm well
Well, I
within
mean,
my
at this
authority.
point, it's gonna have to be up to a jury.
Boy, do you really want to leave it up to common folk to decide what to do with this case?
I,
Like
I
that?
think them people trying to figure out what the fuck going on.
Young Black Kingsman.
Yeah, they're trying to figure out what exactly is going
Yeah,
on.
because I'm not hearing nothing that's like I'm not hearing nothing as it seems. It's just stuff that they did together.
Yeah. And I think I'll put it like this. I'm pretty sure whoever else got some hush money probably still were living off of it, so they good.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, yeah. I
Diddy, I
think it's
wouldn't
more.
get
I
give me
think
some
it's
hush
more
money.
so fear of just maybe people's like
How the people
basically
gonna
not
view
their
you?
name being put in it.
Right.
Hey, y'all
Like
think Usher gonna take the stage?
I don't know.
you saying like is Usher? You think Usher gonna be in one of them reports?
Yep.
I wouldn't put it past
Him
nobody at
and
this
McNeil.
point.
Well, they gonna see.
Listen,
It's
if
gonna be
your
a new
name ain't
video talking
LeBron
about.
James, you did
Listen.
it.
Hold on. Don't even say that because I seen reports earlier that almost broke my heart. They,
With LeBron?
appa- yeah, apparently there was and I'm hoping it's fake news and somebody just photoshopped it or something. But apparently there was a photo found of LeBron in a maid suit, like a maid outfit,
Yeah,
and he made a statement. Supposedly he made a statement saying that it was part of a bet that he lost for Halloween. So I'm gonna take him at his word for that. I bet not. I swear. I bet not see no video. It, hey, I'm gonna leave the podcast because I'm gonna be hurt on the inside.
I mean, like I said, man, you just never know at this point. It's too
Yeah.
much going on.
Listen, all I know is he was part. I know him and Chris Paul and them did that banana boat gang stuff. That better be just for fun. That better not, that better not have nothing else going on. Cause I ain't for it. I'm telling you now, I ain't for it.
Hey, before we jump into the next topic, we got 15 people in the building. Go to YouTube, hit the likes. We got 6 likes so far on
Get the
YouTube. Shout
cash
out to
out.
y'all. Yeah, hit the
Shout out to
cash
the
app, man.
15.
Bishop got kids, man.
That's a
Got a
fact.
family to feed.
That's a fact.
Hey,
Hey
so
man, look, don't
just real quick, I want to say this to before we go to another topic, but a short topic within itself. Rest in peace to Pat Stay. That his trial started for the murder for him getting stabbed. It started yesterday, matter of fact. So just hope he get justice for that.
Fact.
Rest in peace, Pat Stay. You know what I'm saying? He was real loved in the culture. I
But man,
personally never got to meet him, but I felt like he was one of our cousins. You feel me?
no, that's a fact.
I'm gonna
Hey,
keep my
Pat
mouth
Staples
shut
a
on this
one on
topic.
one.
You said what?
I'm gonna keep my. If I always was told if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say it at all.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So shout out to Pastor. Hope he get justice in his trial case of his murder. Obviously, he not here with us today, so shout out to him. One more time before we go to the next segment.
I do got an update.
What? What?
Jamal Murray has 11 first quarter points.
Okay, then that's what we need.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah. Let's go. That right there is good news. That's probably the best news
No, it
I've
ain't.
heard all day.
So we getting Tank and Lamont rematch August 16th, I believe. How y'all feel about that?
I
And how
feel
y'all
like
feel about the first fight?
all I'm saying,
I ain't like the first fight.
all I'm saying is I need him to go get a low fade or something before any more
Yeah, I don't
fight.
want to hear nothing about no grease, none of that.
I need his hairdresser to be put on lockdown. Get rid of her number. I ain't
Hey,
trying to.
speaking of the grease stuff, right? How you feel about the hairdresser actually coming out and just basically saying like, "Nah, I didn't use no grease on him." Do you feel like it was a cloud move, or because he never specified who braided his hair?
This is true.
I feel like
Um,
so many people be trying to clout chase nowadays.
right,
Like she didn't even realize she just messed it up because at that point he not gonna come back to her.
right. Well, hey, some people got to know how to navigate the business world a little bit better. Right. The fact that he didn't put no name on it, nobody. You know what I'm saying? Your name ain't even
And
remotely.
he didn't even the crazy part was he didn't even diss her or nothing. He was just like, yo, the person who braided my hair, she used some grease and it was in my eye. It wasn't like, oh, she did my hair wrong and she the worst braider in the world.
Right. Yeah, man. Listen, some people don't know when they got a blessing and when they can when they block their own blessings. But hey,
Cause God couldn't
he,
block his blessings.
right. You saw what I did there? And y'all say we don't talk about battle rap.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Me personally, like the fight was cool. I feel like that was the first time we seen Tank really not be able to like see the thing about Tank. I feel like he tried to take the I'ma wear you down approach, which mostly all his fights, cause he normally start knocking people out around the seventh, eighth round. So it's kind of like I'm gonna fill you out these first six, 7 rounds, then I'm gonna go for the knockout in eight. I feel like the fact that they so much they done fought before. They basically came up together. They know each other tendencies. So I just feel
Yeah,
like he want the rematch because he didn't get to knock him out. I think he gonna knock him out this time.
my thing is if you know it's coming, but the question is how do you prepare for it? So I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't making no predictions on this. I want to be pleasantly surprised by whatever happens. I want to go into this one blind.
Nah, that's a fact. But I think he gonna tighten up, man. I think he see like, okay, with this particular fighter, I can't walk him down like I normally do. Cause he walked Frank Martin down. I ain't gonna hold you.
I mean, held his hand.
He walked him down. He walked Frank Martin down. So yeah, they scheduled to fight again August 16th again. And we'll
So
definitely
if he gets the knockout, do are we saying okay that's how it should have went the first time, or are we saying okay he bounced back?
I mean, I feel like he should have. I feel like see. All right, let me say this. I don't like the like. I don't like the whole like I'm on my way out the door top comments because then it's like now that you did like now that you're not looking how you looked, it kind of You know what I'm saying? Because his
Right.
whole message is like, oh, I want to do three or four more fights, and then I'm done with boxing. And then for you to, I wouldn't say the performance wasn't that, or maybe he just couldn't figure it out. I don't know, but it was just like it looked like one of them. I'm out. I'm on my way out the door performances.
It ain't gonna hold you. It definitely wasn't one of those. Man, I can't believe it went like that. It was
Right.
more like, man, that's how we. That's what we doing. It's, what they be saying is it was underwhelming.
Yeah, but see, I think we got. I think we get caught up in every fight got to end with a knockout. I think that's why people feel like Shakur boring because he just a technical fighter. He don't get knocked out. He gonna stretch the rounds out. He gonna get a stoppage. He ain't gonna really knock nobody out. But sometimes you ain't gotta just every boxing match don't gotta end in a knockout. You feel me?
I mean, I feel you there, but I mean, I can't say I think like that. Like that very before all fought Tyson. You know what I'm saying? All the matches that night, the only one that was actually worth watching was them two females, and nobody got knocked out. It was just a good back and forth. Like they was really throwing them.
Right.
Like that. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't all that clinching. It wasn't all that hugging. They didn't sit down and play Uno. Like they was really getting to it. They was really getting busy.
Yeah, I
That's
just
all
don't
I'm
like the
asking.
farewell comments like, "Oh, I want to do two or three more fights." Then you go out and have a performance like that. It looked like you ain't want to be there.
Yeah, I ain't gonna do that. Definitely, but I mean, as fans, we have to get what we we have to take what we get at this point.
And you know, I said we getting Bud and Canelo in September. So how you feel about that one?
I'm gonna sleep through it.
You said what?
I'm gonna sleep through it. I ain't gonna hold you.
Cause
I ain't,
Bud actually moving up in weight classes. He moving up like I believe like 10 to 15 pounds if I'm not mistaken.
you don't hate me when I say this, but I'm, I'm not. I wouldn't spend my last $5 on a Canelo fight. I'm
Yeah, I
sorry.
don't.
That's just me.
I feel like
I,
and me with Canelo, I feel like he fight too much. Like his record is like 63-2. Like I feel like that's too much.
that man's going for a NBA season. He's trying to
Yeah,
go 82 and something.
yeah, I don't know what that's about.
At some point, you don't. My thing is like, I know you got a manager or somebody that's supposed to be in charge of making sure you make conscious decisions. Like, what are you at? That's all I want to know. So at some point, somebody will be like, hey, you could actually like not fight this week, right?
Right, right. Well,
Like,
most of it probably got to do with money too. You know what I'm saying? Niggas probably. It's
if
just
you
like when
want
a
money
nigga
like
take a.
that,
It's like when a nigga take a bunch of battles.
I mean,
He probably need that check.
That's like you take a whole lot about
You said what?
it. You can get us every week at one point.
Hey, I needed them. I ain't need the money, but I was like, hey, I gotta get
get his
to it.
reps in.
I was ready for you to lie.
I gotta get to it. I wouldn't say I needed the money, but hey, if the money available, I'm gonna get to it.
That boy was everywhere. Well,
Hey,
Every
listen,
time I'm gonna get to it.
look, why you think I be where I be at when we be doing this? Yeah, that money out. Yeah.
And
I'm like
battle
it with
rap
a
is one of them things too. When you hot, you hot. So you gotta make that money. You feel me? Cause
yeah.
then once them
Wow.
calls start slowing down, you be like, damn, I wish I had took that money from the other battles.
You know what? Maybe I should have. Maybe I should have did that Joe Schmo.
You said did the Joe Schmo.
You know how people be like, don't battle Joe Schmo and this and that.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
That's when you start thinking back, like, yeah, maybe I should have took Joe Schmo and got that little $50.
Nah, I don't know about 50. I ain't rapping for
So I'm just
$50.
saying,
Okay.
because it'd be like some probably not your normal fee for a certain. You know how some people have to adjust their prices for certain battles just
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, nah, I never. I think the lowest I probably battled for was like 100.
uh, yeah. I be looking for some Lunchables and some fruit snacks. You got some Sunny D, you got me for at least a round.
Hey, so you be watching Raising Canaan? Last
Ah,
episode tonight, man. Midnight.
no sir. The only Raising Cane's
What?
I watch is the chicken spot. I'm sorry. I never
Oh
got
man.
into it. No, I never. Nope. I never got into none of them.
So
I'm
how many
sorry.
episodes you watched before you just said I'm not doing it?
Um, the opening title screen.
Oh man, so you never even tried it.
Nope. I never listen. No sir. Not even.
Well, yeah, season finale tonight, season 4 is tonight at midnight. So I will be checking that out. See what's good with that.
Now,
Because that
correct me if I'm wrong. Ain't that still off the Power series, like spinoffs and all that
yeah,
stuff?
it's like yeah, basically, yep.
Yeah. See, that's how far. That's how much I don't know. Because if you had said no, then I would have been more lost. I'm like, yeah, I don't even know who y'all talking about there. I'm like, oh well, look, why you on that though? Why you on that though? How do you feel about? Because I know, even though I don't know nothing really about the show, I be seeing stuff here and there. You remember how like people was like literally well, I forgot what his real name is, but the dude that played Tariq, how people was like really on that boy in real life.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
do you feel like people get too caught up in some of these shows that they really
Yeah, I
like?
ain't gonna lie.
I
We were just talking about that. That's why I said when I found out Rock husband was white in real life, it hurt my heart because she's so hood in the show.
it's like you get
What
so
is that?
what? Yo,
Who the hell that was you, bitch?
hey,
I'm looking at ads, bro. This shit
hey,
just popped
close
up,
your
bro.
tabs, my boy.
Yeah, boy, you over there
Close
watching
your
porn. You
tabs, my boy.
wow.
I'm not.
You over
Hey,
there jerk masters is crazy.
Nah, man, I'm clearing
hey,
my phone. No, listen, bro. I'm sitting here clearing my phone out because my son be having it or whatever. So I'm like, what are
He
all
be
these
having
tabs?
it.
So I'm like, what are all these
hey,
tabs,
look.
bro?
Oh yeah. Oh son go crazy.
That boy
So I'm
was.
like, what are all these
Hey, look.
tabs? So I'm clearing out the tab. You know how you try to swipe it, you click on it or whatever. That's what happened.
Yeah, we heard it.
Boy. Hey, look. Stop.
I was like, what the? That bit just was
Hey,
loud too.
Yeah, we
hey,
heard.
look.
That's what I'm
Hey,
saying. We all heard it.
that's gonna be a clip right there. I'm telling you now.
Hey man, that might be one of them sound effects he put in there.
Nah, we ain't letting that slide.
Nah, yeah, well, I'm sorry.
He
I'm so
tried
sorry.
blaming on his son. That's a
I
what?
didn't blame it on. I never. No, I did not. I said I had a lot of tabs up. My son be having my phone. I was just cleaning out tabs on my other phone, not even on this phone.
Mm.
This dude, man.
Hey,
Yeah, don't put words in
hey,
my mouth, nigga.
Yo, Bishop
I
is
don't know how
crazy.
I feel about that, but hey, I believe you for now.
Hey, you ain't got to, bro. Niggas ain't believe me. Certain people was doing this, that, and the third. But then when the truth hit, you know what I'm saying?
Look, I
Oh
thought you
man.
to get that Mason joint again, like this.
Domo still trying to get that battle to 1,000, man.
What battle?
Okay, we gonna act like we don't know. Okay,
Man, I got 100 battles, man. I don't know which one you
I
talking
ain't
about.
talking about you. I'm talking about the person you booked.
I'm lost.
I'm gonna just stay out of that. But
Glock 40 on my hip,
hey, but listen,
allegedly.
man. Listen. So back to the original topic, because this guy crazy. Yeah, I mean your character sometimes, like I said, in the movies they do follow you because, like I said, Rock got a white husband. Sonny Liston always gonna be Debo. Rest in peace. Rest his
Yeah,
soul.
facts.
John Witherspoon always gonna be Pops.
Look, hey, I don't
Chris,
care what roles he got. Robert Downey Jr. will never not be Iron Man. I don't care if he come back as Doom. I don't care if he's a pet
Yeah.
cemetery owner. I don't care what he do in life. That man was always Iron Man. He always will be.
I feel like one of the few characters that didn't stick with them was Chris Tucker. I feel like he kind of
Yeah, he got
once he got to like Rush Hour and stuff, I feel like he outplayed the whole.
Smokey.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't feel
no.
like we look at him as Smokey.
Yeah, no. I think, and if I'm not mistaken, I feel like I seen not a podcast, but I think I seen an interview where he said that's one of the reasons why he didn't want to continue with the character because he didn't want that to become, you know, who
So
who he is when people think
he obviously wanted to be looked at more as, if
serious.
anything, Mr. Lee
Right.
versus Smokey.
This facts. And I mean, I don't blame him because I mean, although that's still an iconic character to the community, but I mean, I feel like they could have spun Smokey's story around. Hey, but did you hear what they? And I know it's just a thing, but they tried to make the connection between Friday and Rush Hour. They were saying that Chris Tucker, um, he was still Smokey in Rush Hour, but after rehab, like he went to rehab, got straight, joined and got in the police academy and all that stuff, and became a cop.
Oh no, no, I ain't hear that. I know they trying to make that last Friday. I don't even at this point. We've been hearing this for years. I don't
It's
even know if
it
it's
might be
gonna
too late.
happen, bro.
It might be too late to even because sometimes you can have a good idea for too long and then it loses the traction that it would have had.
And then like most of the characters we like are no longer with us.
Not only
So
that,
like
the
I
other
don't want
ones
to
are
see
not.
Friday without Pops, and you know what I'm saying?
Right. Plus, your main, I feel like your main viewers for that are much older now. Like, and you have so many young viewers that's not gonna really care.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and that unfortunately, that's where you're gonna lose the bulk of your money at. Like, if y'all
Yeah,
was gonna do it, y'all should have came
it's
with
gonna give like How High 2 or something. Like it just
oh my god, that was the worst
I
idea.
hated that bro. If that was gonna be like that, they could have kept that.
They could have put that on
They
Tubi.
ruined a classic.
Look,
Definitely.
let me tell you another classic they ruined. Good Burger 2 was absolute
Oh
dog
yeah,
water.
yeah,
Y'all
no.
should first of all, hey, I'm gonna say this in the most respectful way since I don't want you to get demonetized, but Kel looks like one of those people that jump out of them vans. Like I don't know if he, because like I think it's just because he's older, so he's supposed to
Yeah.
have facial hair. You done seen him with facial hair, and now they gonna shave it all off to make him look. That's no, bro.
Yeah,
That man look like he's
you got
straight.
the 5 o'clock shadow.
Man, that man look like you call CPS on him.
Hey, now that we on that topic, quick, small topic, man. If you got facial hair, just line it up, man. Stop trying to shave it and you look like a pedophile with the 5 o'clock shadow, man.
Uh,
Follow your beard structure and just line it up, man. Stop doing that to yourself.
right. But the crazy thing is, like, when you think about like people like think about like your Tyrese's, your LL Cool J, I feel like they did it right. They made sure they started with little to none when they became an image and
Right.
it stayed there. Because like if you know what I'm saying, if you try to do it now you just look weird. Like
Yeah.
let me think. Like imagine next year LeBron is bald with no mustache and no beard.
Bruh,
Yeah, get him out of
no,
here.
no,
Get
no,
him out of
bruh. We
here.
listen.
Back him up.
You remember the Hitler mustache, LeBron?
Yeah,
I
look.
know.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It wasn't one of our better scenes. It wasn't one of our better ideas.
Yo, that was one of the worst cuts, bruh. That's when he
Yeah,
actually had a little hair. But,
yeah.
bruh,
Hey,
he
you should
had
have
the
fired this
Hitler joint.
barber
Oh my
a
God,
couple
that
times.
was nasty.
Like, why you do that to us? I don't know why he did that.
Yo, the Hitler was nasty work, bruh.
The only person that can pull that off is Mello. Hey, Mello had that rocking that little Hitler stash for so long.
Yeah, that's crazy. So before we go to the next comment, we got 18 people in the building. Hit the
Shout out to
like,
y'all
subscribe.
for pulling up.
Go to YouTube, hit the like, subscribe. So man, look, we got DDG and Haley custody battle right now, man. She said she only want him to see this Halo for 6 hours a week, but it's supervised. You know how many hours is in a day? So let's just
Bro,
say
you talking
24 hours
24
in a
hours,
day.
yeah, 7 days in a week.
And she
You
don't
know,
even 6 hours. What's that?
for that. But look, think about it. Even
What
if you
can you
broke that
do in
up
six
into an
hours with your
hour,
son?
even if
Like
you broke that
because
up
you
into
got
an
a
hour
kid,
a day,
just
you still can't even see him for one day. That's crazy.
yeah.
Like
So being as though you got a son, what would you okay, let me just put it this way. If you had 6 hours in a day with your 6 hours a week with your son, what would you or what would that consist of?
that would consist of him learning the law because we're gonna be in the courtroom trying to figure out why this is like this, and because you got me effed up for the podcast. But absolutely not. No,
I'm for
no,
real.
that's
Hey, hold up. I'm gonna go ahead and say this real quick.
crazy.
My bad. My I don't
Bro,
know.
you ain't want me to do no stories, no none of that. Let other people talk. Now the fact that I'm letting other people talk, you want to talk about name Bishop Quiet. I see what you just said. I'm reading what you
I
said.
mean, I ain't say not say nothing at all though. Like
Hey,
you
hey, I'm enjoying the show.
man, we could have not had the show for
Hey,
this.
y'all gonna get this story, man.
But nah, my bad, Kino. Can you repeat that?
Oh, you see what I'm saying, Keynote?
My phone went out.
Oh, damn. No, I'm just saying like I'm see I'm the type of guy, I'm a type of dude because I'm a very active father. Like no matter what,
Right,
I
right,
don't care.
right.
So it ain't gonna be no 6 hours. I don't care what you're talking about. Like, but if there was even ever even an instance of something like that, it'll be like he'll be learning the law because we're gonna be in the for that 6 hours. I'm gonna pick one. I'm gonna pick maybe 2, 3 days a week. We're gonna do 2, 3 hours. We're gonna be there with my lawyer every time. Like, what do I gotta do? What I need? What kind of paperwork I need to put together? How can we fight this? Because you got me bent. I ain't finna have no 6 hours a week. Come on, dog.
Yeah, that
Imagine
ain't.
working 6 hours at a job
Yeah,
in
that
1 week.
ain't really nothing.
What you doing with that check? What you what you doing with that check besides getting a
At
bag of
this
chips every
point,
day?
it's just like she don't want him around. At this point, that's what I'm getting out of it.
Who don't want
Like,
who
just
around?
say that.
I'm talking about DDG and Haley.
Yeah. Like,
He cut out
just say
because he
you hate.
said D. Pause.
He said DDG and Haley.
DDG and Haley, man.
Oh,
My thing
I
is,
don't know what he did, bro.
if you got that much hate in your heart, just man, it'd be crazy because you see people go through their kids for that revenge,
Mm-hmm.
and that's not
But
fair.
that's what I be saying, and then they wonder why like fathers be low key deadbeats, or they try to paint that picture. What I'm gonna do is 6 hours a week,
Now,
and
now
then
you know what's crazy to me? A woman wants to. This the thing that I don't like, right? If if I'm financially stable, I got my mess together, right? And you
right.
have a baby, even though you have to care for the baby. As soon as you have the baby, like 3 months, 3 months old, I'll go above and beyond. I'm doing my job as a parent, right? You mad? We not together, so you go put me on child support, right? And I always thought about this, like, shouldn't the kid be with the financial stable person?
Well, it depends on the.
Well, in this case, they both stable.
All right,
Yeah,
but no,
I
you
know
can.
that, but I'm saying, I was just segueing into that.
Yeah,
Well, the
yeah.
thing is, most states, from what I've seen and heard, most states will automatically be on the mother side more than anything. But one thing a lot of fathers know, you can prove, like you can sometimes you can get a judge who can see it that way and be like, okay, well, who's the more stable, who has the more stable household, who has the more, what I'm saying, stuff like that. And if it equals out, then it's like, okay, joint custody, 50-50. But if it's like, okay, well, mom's struggling and clearly dad has it together, then it's like, okay, well, sometimes they'll rule in the favor of the dad. Sometimes they even say, okay, well, we're going to do advanced visitation for the father and see how that goes, and maybe we can transition into, the child being placed in the custody of the father
Yeah, that's definitely at a
because of
spite
that.
because he be on live with him, and he seemed like he wants to see his son consistently. So it's definitely just one of them like Now
And
they
the thing
trying to
is,
make it. Now they trying to make it seem like it was a domestic violence type of relationship. Trying to say he was abusive, and it's just like all these photos and text
ex-
messages coming about all of a sudden.
and you know what?
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing, which is crazy though, because one thing about, and I definitely don't mean this about all women, but women that be in these type of situations, they
Mm-hmm.
usually go attack the fathers one or two ways. Either it's the, oh, I'm gonna put you on child support because that's like the oh my god, no, not child support. What am I gonna do? But then when they find somebody who's actually active, who actually cares, who actually can, what I'm saying, financially support, then it's like, okay, well now you just can't see them.
Put
Like
me
I
on
gotta find
child.
a way to get up.
See, that's why you gotta. That's why you can't be scared to get put on child support to get your rights to your kid.
Facts. Fact, and that's what I was saying, like in the chat the other day. Like a lot of fathers don't know, like if you like, and that's one of the benefits of having a court system.
Preach,
Which I
brother.
mean, I know we don't always want to go through it, but it's there, so use it for your
So I'm
advantage.
assuming
Mm-hmm.
when you doing child support, you get just as much freedom as trying to see them than to just
Well,
see your
Well,
son.
it's ways around it. Like it's better if the guy
right,
go puts himself on child support,
exactly.
um, because
Yes.
he's gonna have to
No.
because he's gonna have to. It's an easier route because then the fact that they see that you're trying. So this is the thing, right? If you
It's the
go put
power out of
yourself on child support, because a lot of times the woman she gets on what she'll do, she'll get on government assistance and she'll be like,
it.
oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. Not knowing that if that man goes and talk to them people and says, the child support,
Hey,
they have to
you put yourself in?
what it is,
Yeah.
they have to you have to make sure the kid is yours, legitimate or whatever it's called, or whatever, and the DNA and all that. But if you refuse to do it, they're gonna take you off. They're gonna take you off welfare, and then you're gonna get subpoenaed to go to court and subpoenaed to do it, right? So it's kind of in
That
his favor
right.
because he can tell his side of the story, and they can if they stay in the same place, like it's very better for him. Like it's more into it, but I would tell anybody just put yourself on child support so you don't have to go through all that hassle.
And really,
Look, you ever
they
heard?
just going through it because they're not together. That's literally what that comes down to.
Right.
Hey man,
You ever heard that?
choose who you lay
You
down
ever
with,
heard?
man.
Look,
But see,
you
the
ever
thing
heard back in
about
the day,
it,
like they
go
used
ahead,
to
go ahead,
say,
go ahead.
like the first person, like when it comes to domestic dispute, the first person to call the police is usually the one who's going to benefit.
Yep.
Right.
It's basically the same way with child support. Like I actually talked to a father's rights attorney years ago, and she's a female, and she openly told me, she like, yeah, she even when her and her ex-husband split, she sent her girls to live with him, not because she couldn't take care of them or anything, but she said she knows that as a woman she makes irrational decisions, and she wants them to have that structure, and she was she was a Caucasian woman, but she said she literally had to sit down and have a conversation with herself. She said, I know that we as women make bad decisions based off of emotion, and we just act sometimes, and I don't want my girls to grow up like that. I was like, hey, I almost gave her an award because to be able to sit there and admit that, trust me, you tell somebody that you witnessing that happen with, oh, you got to fight them tooth and nail before and they still ain't gonna admit it. So
You know the
no,
crazy part. The crazy part that women that are, I mean, kids that are raised by by their guy do better than kids raised by the woman.
mhm. And then the thing is, a lot of women they hate the way stuff sound, and I get it, but they have to, you have to take your emotions out just long enough to understand what's underneath that. It's not saying
Man,
that y'all are doing nothing bad. It's just saying that for all intents and purposes, even statistics show that good, I would say good man, because it's a whole lot of
yeah,
ain't
ain't crap.
right, yeah, ain't crap guys out here that ain't worth a bucket of paint. But when you got somebody that got, saying that's really got some structure, some foundation, yeah, that's what they need. Because guess
Mm-hmm.
what? There's things we're gonna teach them that y'all can't teach them because y'all ain't went through, y'all ain't lived that life. Especially if it's a boy. Come on,
Mm-hmm.
man. And then understand, we see how a lot of these young ladies coming up, and what paths they choose to go to. Because I promise you, you go like think about it, even just for OnlyFans, right? How many of those How many of OnlyFans girls you think came from a two-parent household?
I
Probably
don't.
It
not
depends,
nearly.
man, because I seen some with normally when girls are a certain way when they get older, females, it's
Mhm.
crazy because it kind of be backwards. It's like the more stricter your parents are, it's like the more loose you are when you get older. Maybe
Well,
because you haven't been able to experience certain stuff.
well,
Yeah.
yes, I would go. I would give you that, but I'll also say this: a lot of times it's also about what's in the media and what's being fed to them. Because think about it. Think think about how many times people don't say, "Oh, you want some, you want one of them freak nasty girls.
Mm.
Get you one of them church girls. You
Right,
know what
right,
I'm saying?
right,
The pastor's daughters." And it's
right.
like, okay, but and in that case, I feel like your point is valid. Like, yeah, you feeding somebody a Bible all the time, but when you turn around, they on Twitter or X, they on all this other stuff. They watching these Real Housewives. They watching these, what I'm saying, all these other outside influences, and they're like, but you want me to talk about Jacob and Matthew and Luke and Mark and Sean? Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
You talking about Noah had
It
two of
was. I
everything, while
don't
she
know if
trying to
y'all
get
ever.
two of
I
everything.
don't know if y'all seen it. It be on Twitter. It's the girl. She had like sex with like 1,000 people in one day. Something crazy like
Yeah,
that.
Yeah, I
I
seen
think.
that.
And then like before she started the video, she like, "Sorry, Dad." I'm like, "What's that about?"
Dude,
And
I
that's
don't. The two wildest stories I've ever heard about like that industry, like just for me, the two wildest stories. It was on a podcast. It was this one girl. She was a content creator, and this guy used to like send her money. And she'll send her videos and all of this, that, and the third. She said magically this guy found her on IG, and the number. You know how you can go to about, or you know how not a Facebook or something like that, and you know how she was like the emails were the same, or because it's like this person. No, she said yeah, it popped up like this person, and it was her stepdad.
that's crazy.
And then the other weird one was when it's a porn star. Her name is I forgot her name. It's a white girl. I forgot her name. She said her parents accepted her the fact that she does it and they support her. They're her biggest fans. And her mom's her agent.
You know
But
what?
see, that weird part about it is that
If I'm
certain
not
people
mistaken,
will,
one of the
certain
Kardashians'
people will.
mom was there.
That's what I'm saying. Like certain people or families, or even if you want to say races, if you want to go that far, they accept certain stuff like that as long as you bring an income into the house. How many times we seen little series on TV like, oh, you got to do something around here. You got to sell some weed. You got to you got to do some help money, put money in this house.
But and that goes to show you, even them parents ain't clearly didn't have the right upbringing. Because yeah, why she can't work at Subway? Why she why she why she can't work at Taco Bell? That's still income. Why she can't be a Walmart greeter and make her way up to manager? Why she
And
can't work
just
at
think about
T-Mobile?
all the things like people that don't get caught doing these things. Like you just know about what you know about, man. It's so
Right.
much going on in the world that nobody. It's probably is parents out here that's letting a 16-year-old girl do some crazy stuff. We just don't know about it.
Man, I'm gonna tell you something I see back home all the time, right? A lot of these parents that's our age and younger, they're
Yeah.
their daughter's best friend, bro. They let their
That
daughters
is
do
the
whatever.
problem. Oh,
They're
there
not
you go.
parents, they're their daughter's best friend.
I can't
I,
tell
I,
you
But
how
do
I
many
you
people
think
blame that on
bro, I
having
had to
kids too
catch my
early?
I even bro, it's like even it's like a lot of guys, they're their kids, they're their son's best friend. Like I'm cool with my son, he's 5, but he knows when I mean business and when we chilling, you know what I'm saying?
right.
Because I'm a
Well,
very blood like it's so drilled into him, bro. Like my one of my cousins said something. That boy said, "My daddy don't play that. I'm just gonna chill here till he comes back from the store. I'm not going." You got him. Yeah, he know better. He know what's gonna happen.
bro, I'm pretty sure you probably done seen it at least once. But think about how many kids that are, and I say kids, you know what I'm saying? That's like still in middle school, and if you around them, they talking like they are. You know what I'm saying? You got
Right.
kids like for instance, I used to hoop at this apartment complex where a bunch of high schoolers and middle schoolers used to come up there time to time because it was open court. I'm hearing 70. I'm just hooping and I hear somebody come up something. Yeah, F your mama, you put, you know what I'm saying? You can pretty much imagine what's being said. I look back. These little ninjas like 5, 6 years old. And
Right.
I'm like, and the way you saying it, I know your parents ain't you. You got the type of parent. Let me say that. The type of parent, or if you just so happen to be in one of those really bad situations, then you got the type of parents who just like to this day, I'm 33. My mama ain't never heard me cuss ever. It's out of
So
respect.
now that you older, y'all a little bit cooler now.
Yeah,
I ain't really
even
get
still,
cool
like
with I ain't really get
even
cool
still,
with my
like it's
mom
just
to that point until I got older for real. But
and my
as I
thing
was
is,
younger, hell no.
and the thing is, don't get me wrong. She know I cuz. I mean, it's a thing that happens as you get older. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you go through stuff. But the way I came up, it's like you always respect your elders, especially your mama and your dad. Like I put it like this: when my dad passed away last year, right? And I'm sorry, year before last, my bad. And no, yeah, last year because we were in 25. At the funeral, I spoke. You know what I'm saying? Now, mind you, most of my family know me just to be some funny, goofy little dude who just always got a joke and stuff. Ain't nobody really heard me speak. You know what I'm saying? Seriously. So when I got up there and I spoke, you know what I'm saying, overcome with emotions, yeah, I had let a couple of them slip out, but you know what I'm saying, it was all in honoring my father. You know what they told me after the funeral? They're like, we thought something was wrong. We didn't even know you had that in you. I said, come on now, I'm still human. But that's just how rare it was. Like and that was just something that was instilled in me, you know what I'm saying, coming up. Like anybody that was like big cousins or uncles or stuff, yeah, no, they ain't gonna never hear me cuss. That's just and it's just something that stuck with me. But that was a sign of respect, you know what I'm saying, for me growing up.
But I always say, to be fair, it's our job now because we the next generation.
Right. That's right. Like I ain't gonna hold it. My son is 7. I found out he cussed one time. Boy, I told him, hey, Bishop, I told it
What's
to him.
up?
I said, don't you ever let me hear that come out your mouth. Especially who it was toward, but you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna get into all that. But you know what I'm saying? I'm like, boy, you are 5. First of all, the fact that you even can and the fact no
So let me ask you
I hate to
this.
say it, like on the inside I was slightly impressed because he knew how to use it. So I'm like, okay, you didn't heard this and you used it
So did
properly.
you
So
ever did you ever slip up and curse in front of him, by like just on some
no,
accident?
no, no. And the crazy thing is, like even when I played stepdaddy to some people's kids, if you ask their kids, have they ever heard me curse? Most of them be like, I didn't even know you could curse. Like even his own brothers and sisters growing up probably heard me curse maybe twice.
Right.
What was that?
I'm listening.
Oh, but you know what I'm saying? They might have heard me curse maybe once or twice in their entire existence. My thing is, I will always want to lead by example because I don't want to say, hey, don't do this, and then like if I be like, don't be cussing, and then I turn around and be like, you mother, son of a, you know what I'm saying, like just railing out, like how that look to me? That looks stupid. Like, I mean, I know you're an adult and all that, but how you gonna tell us not to do it? And you sitting here running it, like running the gauntlet, like nah. So but that's
Yeah,
one of
so
the things. Like,
don't you be slipping up and don't be slipping up and cussing in front of them kids.
hey, yeah, that's why I don't let them watch my battles. Yeah, you finna get this work. When I hit that 3, 2, 1, yeah, it's a whole different. Yeah, but
We got a special guest in the building, man. What's up?
who that be? Who don't join the fray?
Yo,
Yo,
if you're not first, then you're last.
Hey, look, Ricky Bobby.
that's what they say.
Hey, what's
Hey, who?
going on, man?
You too laid back. Who is this?
That's that's
I can't.
McLaren, bro.
Oh, yo,
Well,
what's
let's
good,
talk.
brother?
Well, while you're here, let's talk some battle rap. How you feeling,
Hey,
brother?
long time no done, my boy.
We not, bro. How you gonna tell me yesterday we ain't talking about? See what I'm talking about,
It's
Kino?
a battle rapper in here. You don't battle rap.
Bro, you don't have more views than me.
What
I'm
does that
retired.
mean?
Here you
I do
go.
I'm
got.
retired.
Hold on. Don't pull up. Don't let me pull up the verse tracker.
Ain't no more verse
Cause
tracker.
Oh, see, you might got it like that then.
Wait,
Ain't no
But
more verse tracker.
you got views by getting smoked though.
I
So
got views by getting smoked by one person.
yeah, exactly. But anyway,
17K.
it's not about you. McLaren in here, man.
Man, why we going? You know what? I'm gonna just go back on mute.
You been on mute the whole show. McLaren was good.
Shit, man, I'm chilling like good.
Oh, you too monotone, man. You too monotone. You too chill, man.
I'm too chill.
Yeah, man. What's up, man? You got this battle coming up. How you feeling?
Yeah, shit, I'm focused.
You focus for real this time?
There you go.
Cause we don't need that.
Oh no, I know. If don't nobody else know, I do.
You said
I've
what
been on
now?
a little bit.
I said, oh, I know. If don't nobody else know, I do. I'm the one that got to get up there.
Yeah. We root we rooting for you,
hey,
brother.
hey, man, you had all the confidence in the world, so we need to see that uh, flourish, my boy.
Yeah, for
Hey, who you
sure.
battling though? Cause I ain't even been hip.
Some nigga named Sleep.
Slick.
Yes.
Yeah,
Come
He
on.
be with he from Nashville, Tennessee. That's Dylan Peoples.
I was about to say that sound like that. Ain't that what they called Will Smith in Men in Black? Hey, Slick.
Yeah.
uh, that's crazy. Yo,
I'm
everything
here.
just went. I'm about to say everything went hella dark for a second.
Nah. I'm in the house trying, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Put
listen, you
these
already know what I got going on over here. I'm
putting these
multitasking.
to the
Wires in one hand, paintbrush in another. I'm out here with
Oh,
it.
you still doing that, Jay?
I'm finishing it tonight, bro. It's over with.
Man,
I
you
need my.
talking more than people that's sitting in the house.
Hey, look, hey, look. I ain't gonna hold you. If I wasn't on here, I have my. I got this big old paint sprayer, but I ain't got the time to be sitting here trying to mask off walls and stuff. I got to get old brush in
Just
hand.
make sure you ain't, you know.
Hey, look. Hey, we good. You. If they gonna get this podcast, they finna get these 3 rounds too.
They gonna get them
Un-
3 rounds, bro.
They gonna
unfinished
get.
business too. Sha-
Yeah.
Unfinished business too, cause you on both of them. That's crazy.
Hey, I'm the sponsor, the unofficial sponsor.
Yeah, nah, you're yeah, you been wilding. It shouldn't even. These cards are made because you didn't make the battle. That's crazy.
Hey, now, hey, whoa. Hey, mute your mic if you don't talk like that.
Nah, I said it out loud.
Hey, I'm finished. I'm finished business too, sponsored by the stage. We there. Shout out to the people that's gonna make it. Shout out to the people who ain't gonna leave alive. It'd be like that. But you still gonna get this podcast.
What was we talking about before he came? He threw the whole.
Uh, I think we were still talking about that the whole father stuff, and we had transitioned into that. But
Somebody, oh, she
because of
said,
the
"Boy,
DDG stuff,
you probably in the house not doing nothing." You're right. I ain't doing nothing. I don't know who that's for.
I hope it ain't for me because, well, trust me, y'all don't want to see this side over here, boy. It's going down. I can put my microphone right by this paintbrush. All y'all are hear is shh.
Hey, look, we already got our hour in. We about to wrap this up.
Hey, hold on, look. We got anything? Hold on, didn't we have something else that we was supposed to get on?
I don't
Trying to
even
think.
remember.
I don't.
Because we did the DDG, we did the Chris Brown, we did the
Yeah,
uh.
we did everything, man.
Got that up pretty quick. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean that's how it be when only two people talking for real.
You told me you ain't want to hear no stories. You told me you ain't want to hear
Hey,
no stories, bro. What he said, Keynote.
hey, hey,
Let
listen.
other people talk.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But you got a point.
So I'm letting other people talk. Make up your mind, Ashley Banks.
Not Ash.
I can't stand them DMV Negroes with a
She said,
goddamn
"You know it's for you, little
do
bro."
rag on.
Damn, who got? Why I gotta be little bro? That's crazy.
Little bro. Oh, she little bro, you gang.
Little bro is
That's
crazy.
wild.
That's
Nasty
crazy.
work.
I would never get disrespected like that.
Hey, couldn't be me.
What you gonna do for Big Mama for real? Hey,
This boy crazy. Oh yeah, the Nuggets blew a first quarter 10-point lead.
I told
Yeah,
you
They,
yeah.
we
We.
was we was
I
supposed
didn't
to
even
get.
want to. I didn't even want to say nothing about it.
Nah,
I
You
we
know,
told
I
gonna
y'all.
bring it up. Don't worry about it.
Hey, listen,
had.
Like I
What's up,
said,
Richard?
bro, I know ball. I've been accurate with everything I told y'all. So I mean, the two teams that I said, the two most dangerous teams are in their conference title game. You know what I'm saying? So like, I think we just need to start having sports segments sometimes, and just have like everybody but Big Cat on here talking sports.
Everybody but Big Cat is crazy,
Cause
and he's still pull up.
facts, like Big Cat takes B.
Big
Nah,
Cat.
when he said Offset was bigger than Cardi B, I almost ended the stream, bro. Like I
So
couldn't believe he said it, bro.
I'm gonna tell you. So that's what I meant to tell y'all. So my cousin is a big LeBron fan. He is a
Okay.
LeBron sexual. And remember what I said last night? I texted him, and he was like, "They must don't remember what happened his first game when he played against them. They would have tore." He's like, "Bro, I don't." A lot of people, because the eras change, a lot of people forget how good that Kings team was. I said the same thing. Like I put the Trailblazer team was nice too. I told him that last night too. Like I'm a big fan of the sport, bro. Like I'm never gonna hate on nobody. Like, but I don't see some good teams, bro. Some really good teams get stopped, not get a ring. Just keeping it a buck.
I mean, yeah.
Hey, let me ask you this, Bishop, before we go. Right?
Okay.
You got $5, right?
Hey, yo,
Yeah,
you
I
got
got
five
$5.
You
dollars to
got
your
$5.
name.
Are you going to McDonald's or you going to get a bag of chips?
I ain't even gonna hold y'all. I ain't gonna
Bruh.
do neither. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my Wendy's points. You heard me?
Hey, I take it. I take it.
I'm gonna use my Wendy's
No.
points, and then I'm gonna get one of those buy something for $1, get another double stack free. So I'm gonna have me a small fry, two double stacks. You know what I'm saying? And I know I'm gonna get a drink with it off the strip.
So just to be
Hey,
clear, it wouldn't be a bag of chips with your
I'm a
last
grown
$5.
ass man. What the fuck I look
Okay.
like eating a bag of chips at dinner?
No,
young,
I'm just
young,
asking because
young black king. Young black
somebody
king.
somebody apparently will buy a bag of chips with their last $5.
I
That
think
man.
that's what Briz Rothstein was talking about when he battled what's the dude from Jersey? The dude from Jersey. Oh Red. He was like,
Yeah.
you eating all the kids' snacks. You can't come back here no more. That he eating like a toddler. That man eat like a toddler.
Man, hey, that's
Bro,
right.
y'all notice when I'm up here, Big Cat's not up here, but when I'm not here, Big Cat's up here.
I think I'll be thinking y'all be planning this. Cause I
Nah,
showed you, Dama, what I
I
said
just
earlier.
looked at it.
If we can get a Bishop Big Cat full segment.
We gonna get
Oh,
the whole we had the whole gang up here like 2 days ago.
oh, you know what to make a good show?
What?
If we have like all y'all with a panel, right, and we have a Big Cat Bishop debate, and y'all have we don't know the topics. Y'all got the topics, we debate on it or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
hey,
And y'all pick a winner.
I ain't gonna hold you. You gonna get pissed off real quick by like the second or third topic for gonna cat.
I'm not because it's a game. I know I'm just gonna win. I ain't even gonna get mad.
You say that now, then he hit you with one of them
I know I'm
takes,
gonna
and
get
you just
mad.
start.
I got mad at it. Bro, he made me so mad one show I left.
Yeah, that was the show when he was like the victim stuff.
Oh yeah, man. I'm
Oh
seeing.
yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
listen, bro. I'm seeing it right now, bro. Like something that happened back in my hometown. People play. I'm like, bro, somebody lost their life. If I'm telling my people he was dumb for even going with them, yada yada yada. Like I'm not. My sympathies go out to the family. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna pray for my cousin, but
You
at the
ever
same
notice?
time, I ain't about to sit here talking about I ain't gonna share that. They know what they did.
You ever notice
Right.
when a kid die or something, they be like his family be like, "Oh, he was a good kid. He was on his way to college, and
He
he
was a
would never do
menace,
nothing.
Hey, that
He
boy
would
didn't think
never
about no.
do
Yeah.
anything like this."
bro. I seen
Then you go to his Instagram and he got 3 switches. He got two
Domo. You
AKs.
remember when I told you I want to throw an event?
Oh
Domo, you
Man,
remember
God,
I
come
told
on
you I
man.
now.
want to throw an event in my hometown, right? And I wanted you to shoot it. You could have all the foot. Remember I told you that, right?
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
I was
But I
telling you
want to
like,
come. You wasn't finna take my camera and rob me.
and I was telling you, I'm like, man, it's a little rough back home, man. I don't think I don't think I want to do that at home. I mean, my cousin asked me about that mess the other day. It's like, bro, you was gonna have the first ever battle rap event in folks, and that was gonna be the first and the last. Them young niggas was gonna tear that shit up. I said, yeah, I figured that. I seen one on twirling the Glock walking up the road. Telling me he can't let the op slide on. I said, well, you be good, man.
And
I'm
it's
gonna pray
crazy
for you.
because he could have grew up and been a mechanic, but look, he out here toting.
I'm telling y'all, but them country YNs, they built different.
Crazy.
And you know the thing about a YN that's nationwide, they do not listen. They do not listen to they like to like
Nobody.
us or the elders. They don't listen to nobody. Hey,
It's
listen
I
here.
wonder.
I ain't no disrespect, bit bro, but you old. We ain't living like that no more.
all
We
right.
gotta live. Yeah, you heard me. I'm gonna get my stripes by any mean, bit bro. But I still, I rock with you though. But just stay out my way, cause hey, this thing hit whoever. All right, say less. I don't need to go
See,
nowhere near him.
and I ain't gonna
See,
hold you. And this is where this is where my disconnect come in. See, it's the ones like that. We got enough people on this planet. We can do without y'all. I'm sorry.
I ain't going. That's what I'm
We
saying.
can do
That's why I
without
be
y'all.
telling people like about police. If I'm a white officer and I'm going to a hood that y'all claim is dangerous and this, that, and the third, it's a lot of shootings, murders, and everything that go in there. I'm telling you right now, I'm going home to my kids any mean necessary. I'm putting a bullet in your first. I don't care what you're reaching for. I did it. So what? I'm going home. I'm going
speaking
home.
of
We
speaking of
glorify the wrong
YNs,
mess.
YNs, the voice of the streets. He tried to put the house up 80 mil, 800, 800,000. The judge denied his bond again.
Mm.
Who did that?
Yep.
Dirk, he trying to come home.
Oh nah, man, they ain't letting dirt come on, man.
They denied his bond again. I said, dude,
Uh, sorry, Dirk, man. You didn't separate yourself far enough from the streets.
yeah,
But you know somebody I will say that did, and I don't know what he's doing now because I ain't kept up with him. But shout out to Chief Keef.
oh yeah, for getting out the hood and not, you
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
but you know what? I want to say I might be wrong on this, but I think the dude that kind of sat him down and really talked to him about that money was I feel like they said he was either French or Italian or something. But boy, after that conversation, that boy was like, "Yeah, I'm good. I'm good with all this stuff. Yeah, I'm in a different tax bracket now. Hey, y'all can keep it. Y'all got it." I ain't
Yeah,
gonna hold you. I thought Dirk was gonna go the same way, but yeah,
nah, man, Dirk's still in the streets, man. He still
yeah,
fronting
no,
that work, man.
man, listen, yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame, but hey, that's your life you chose.
Exactly. So yeah, man, we about to get up out of here. Episode 24. Y'all can get this podcast. We got to get Cat and Bishop back on the show together, man. Don't
And
rush them that work.
shout out to our
Absolutely.
special guest who didn't quite make it, who might make it next time. Shout out to
Oh man, yeah. You got any last words, Bishop?
Uh,
you can get
nah,
this story.
nah.
I say I don't know why, but I was slightly prepared for a Bishop story right there. Like
All right, man. This y'all can get this podcast episode 24. This the stage, man. Bishop,
shit the
Bravo,
stage, bro.
Guapo, Keynote, man. We out here. Shout out
Yeah,
McLovin for
Uh,
pulling up.
facts.
Yeah.